Hi, got Pulpiso here. Finally, summer camp for atheists. They should have called it summer camp for mentally healthy or sane people that can tell the difference between fantasy and reality, and they know that this is the 21st century, not the 4th. Here are some excerpts.
Any camps, anywhere. But look beyond the rain and you'll realise campers here stand out.
We had a Bible brought in school and I didn't really get it until it contradicts itself.
Questioning religion, doubting creationism. Here Naomi and her fellow campers are encouraged to build their own beliefs.
The camp aims to provide a secular alternative for the children of parents who are raising them in a non-religious environment. So, for example, the Scouts, and there are several Bible camps, Christian camps, even Jewish camps.
You'll notice, nowhere in these camps, in these places, they'll tell the kids, we create thinking with the brain. You just start creating, accepting delusion as reality, you are religious psychotic, you're deluded. Nobody tells them that. Nobody tells them that.
Activities as well as being from their particular religious ethos. We just wanted to provide an alternative for something that comes from an atheist, humanist and agnostic perspective.
Now this is not the first official camp for atheists. In fact, it's based on 5 other camp quests in the United States and 1 in Canada. Young people here aged 8 to 17 live in these tents around me and get to participate in outdoor activities and classes where they learn not what to think,
extremely important,
but how.
To actually use the brain. And a healthy brain knows you can tell between fantasy and reality. A religious person is infected with a neurological anomaly that impedes them to do that, despite how educated they are. They still believe in imaginary friends.
Between lying outright.
In this philosophy session, campers analyze the meaning of the Emperor's New Clothes, debating whether or not a lie is a good thing if everyone believes it.
And you know that where are lies? There is no resurrecting zombies. People don't resurrect. People don't walk on water. People don't say for the sin committed by a mud-created man and a rib-created woman when they accepted a forbidden fruit by a talking snake. That's what Christianity teaches. And Christ came around and said, with blood for that sin. In this 21st century, that is simply a delusion, not unlike the ones of a schizophrenic. So people should be aware of that.
Peer pressure.
Critics say the camp's true agenda is to lure children away from a belief in the supernatural.
Well, believing in the supernatural is a form of mental illness. That's what schizophrenics do. And people with dementia, people with temporal lobe epileptic, that's what they do. They believe in imaginary friends. The supernatural, in other words, God or intelligent designers. And they are all produced in the brain, a product of evolution. This is a fact. We're in the 21st century. No different.
£500 donation from the foundation of famed atheist and author Richard Dawkins. In the past year, Dawkins also has helped the British Humanist Association with its association.
And actually, Dawkins should actually emphasize that. Dawkins doesn't say it. It says, wait a minute, believing in God, we are born atheists, like he said once. And if we are educated, and we still believe in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and demonic possession and zombies that resurrect and Muhammad prophets that go around because the angel Gabriel gave him a flying horse to have a tour of heaven. Well, this is simply a psychosis. This is very similar to schizophrenia. And Dawkins ought to say that, because if he doesn't say that religious beliefs by educated people are a form of a neurological disorder, he's going to get anywhere. Anywhere he's going to get. These people belong in mental institutions.
We're not trying to pull anyone away from religion. It's really just a sort of social support.
It is amazing. Dawkins ought to say, religious beliefs, conspiracy theories, and all of that imaginary friends are based on delusions created in the brain. And a delusion is a psychosis. This is the organ that creates the mind, and when it malfunctions, perhaps due to microdeletion, it creates acceptable these delusions of reality, like this guy here, believing everything he thinks is real, and this one here, a Muslim, during a Shura festival, creating blood, because blood to be sacred. And these guys are completely, they might be very intelligent, but still very deluded. And here in the Philippines, cults, tribal cults. All religions are a form of psychosis. And even the superstitional beliefs like Prof Dawkins, from Delicans, that they believe that all these aliens created the Nazca tribes, because these people are retarded and deluded, and they don't read books like archaeology and find the facts.
Yeah, we have to pull people away from religion. It's like pulling people away from schizophrenia or any neurological disorder. If you believe that you have brain implants that were placed there by aliens to monitor your thoughts, like many schizophrenics believe, so you cover the TVs with aluminum foil and everything, is that normal? What is the difference between a person that believes in implants like that and people that believe in God or believe in zombies that resurrect and say with blood? There's absolutely no difference. Both of these beliefs are created in the brain and in neurology. Neurologists can tell you that. And by the way, give one of these religious people a lobotomy, and they cease believing in imaginary friends God. I mean, this is a fact. People that believe in God are simply have a neurological disorder and simply deluded.
They have just introduced a blasphemy law whereby it will now cost €25,000 to criticise religion and cause effect.
They should. Religion should be treated like another form of neurological disorder, like depression or autism or schizophrenia or a schizotypal disease. Then everybody will be okay. Then everybody will be okay.
Religion. So I think it's definitely alive and well in a lot of places.
Controversial or not, Camp Quest UK was a success. This introductory session of camp sold out at a fee of £275 or $450.
Of course. And there should be camps like that all over the world. Very important.
It is important to teach everybody that we create God and delusions with our brains. Because if we don't teach them that, religion is a form of mental illness. And in a way, because accept delusions of reality. And then this can occur, like happening in Nazi Germany, which is Nazism is a form of Christianity, it's another Christianity. And because of the beliefs of one man and the rest of the nation infected with Christianity, this is what happened. And they felt good that they killed the Christ killers, the Jews. And they all felt good about it. They've been persecuted for millennia because of religion.
Never happened, right?
Because of
The
religion.
most chilling thing is that for the shooters, there's a kind of quotidian boredom to what they're doing in some cases.
Killing women and children, over 3,000 over in Latvia.
You see the guy smoking, blowing out the smoke. Evidence that this is a kind of routine, in some cases, boring task that they're following through on.
Yeah. Nazi Christians killing the
most chilling
Christ
set of
killers,
frames
the
in
Jews.
that for me is this pet dog that someone brings with them. How the dog is startled by the rifle shots and darts across the frame. A kind of reflexive reaction on the part of the animal to the shots. Who brought the dog there?
Look at that.
I don't know why that moves me, but it does.
It's disgusting. That's what Christianity does to you. Nazi Christianity. All these Germans were proud of doing this because they were brought up Christians and they hated the Christ killers, Jews. Babi Yar massacre. That's Christianity for you. Christianity.
Can you imagine we have video cameras in the Crusades in the 11th century to expose the Christ-psychotics? Anyway, it's great that we have a summer camp for mentally healthy, for atheists. And that's very important because there's no morality in Christianity. these people that stuck in the past are completely retarded, and they want to expose all the delusions to everybody else. In pace de oro.